Welcome, Tommyknocker fans, as we are about to begin our game 1 against the Western Nebraska Pioneers here in the second series at home for your Mining City Tommyknockers. After an exciting one last night, we'll begin here shortly with the lineups right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the manager.
Welcome, Tommyknocker fans, as I will read the lineup for the Western Nebraska Pioneers. Leading off, number 7, Eric Smiko in left field, followed by number 27, Cade McGee in third base tonight. Then number 19, Tyler Davis DHing. Then number 25, Mickey Felton playing catcher, with number 22, JT Walden playing center. Then number 16, Jonathan Ponder in right field. Then number 29, Brian Webb at first base. Then number 15, Kip Grunholz at second base. And then followed up in the 9 spot, number 4, Clay Cutter playing shortstop. And on the mound for the Pioneers is Charlie Deeds, who is wearing number 11 for the Pioneers. And now, the lineup for your Mining City Tommyknockers. Leading off, playing second base, number 3, Miles Hartsfield. Playing third base is number 11, Carter Dobrinsky, followed by center fielder number 17, Justin Green. Then DHing tonight, number 19, David Melfi. After that, your walk-off hitter last night, and playing first base once again, number 12, Jake Mastillo. Then shortstop tonight is number 8, Mike Ruggiero. Then catching tonight is number 18, Vinny Antonori, with right fielder number 32, Hayden Brown, after him. And to round up the lineup, in left field tonight, number 13, Matt Morgan, with number 10, Daiki Asami on the mound for his second start as a Mining City Tommyknocker straight from Japan. And we'll be back right after this. we are moments away, Tommyknocker fans. Daiki Asami, number 10, will take the mound for his second start for your Mining City Tommyknockers. Once again, Daiki is from Japan, and our other Japanese player, Rin Yokoyama, has moved on from the Tommyknockers to fulfill other obligations as he will go play college ball elsewhere. We thank him for his dedication and time here with the Mining City Tommyknockers, as he played a key role in getting us to 5-3. And here we go. Daiki Asami warming up, and I'll go through the starting lineup for your Tommyknockers one more time in their defensive positions. Playing second base tonight, number 3, Miles Hartsfield. Third base tonight, number 11, Carter Dobrinsky. Center fielder is number 17, Justin Green. DH is number 19, David Malthy. First baseman is your walk-off hitter from last night, number 12, Jake Mastillo. Then shortstop is number 8, Mike Ruggiero. Then catcher tonight is number 18, Vinny Antonori. Right fielder is number 32, Hayden Brown, and left fielder is number 13, Matt Morgan. All of those are in batting order. And your pitcher tonight is once again number 10, Daiki Asami. And he will face number 7, Eric Smelko, who is the left fielder for the Pioneers, when he comes up. We'll be back in just a moment when this game starts.
Number 7.
We are back,
Eric
folks, as we
Smelko.
are about to get this game underway with Daiki Asami, number 10, on the mound. He'll face number 7, Eric Smelko, to start this game off. The top of the first here in beautiful Butte, Montana at Three Legends Stadium at Copper Mountain. And here's the first pitch. Ball 1 for Yokoyama. 1-0 count for Smelko here to start off. These are big games for your Mining City Tommyknockers. Here's the next pitch. With the movement there, that's a ball. 2-0 for Daiki Asami to Eric Smelko. Daiki has fantastic movement on his pitches. It's all about the control. And what happened in his first start was his first time on a turf mound. As this is ball 3 on Smelko, 3-0 count to lead off the game. But once again, Daiki Asami, it was his first time ever on AstroTurf in his first start. And he just could not quite get the footing down right. And we are back on dirt here tonight. 3-0 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. 3-1 is the count. Smelko steps back in. And here's the pitch from Daiki Asami. Swung on, hit directly to Jake Mastillo, as that's the first out of the inning. Daiki
batting second for
gets the first guy down.
Third baseman, number 27.
Up next is number 27, Cade McGee, who's playing third base tonight for the Pioneers, as Daiki Asami will face his second batter of the day here at Three Legends Stadium. McGee sets. Asami wastes no time, delivers high for ball 1. 1-0 is the count. And we are on YouTube and Mixlr once again tonight. And here's the next pitch. As that ball gets away from Daiki, that's a 2-0 count on McGee. As I do recommend checking out the YouTube channel. It's Mining City Tommyknockers. All you have to do is search that in the search bar and you will find our channel. And there's a beautiful view of Three Legends Stadium. Here it is. As that is ball 3, 3-0 on McGee. As Asami is trying to find this strike zone here early. 3-0 is the pitch. Strike 1, 3-1 on McGee. I am super excited for this series, folks. Here's the next pitch. Inside for ball, as that'll be a walk to Cade McGee, and Tyler Davis, the DH, will come up to bat against Daiki Asami. There's now a runner on first here with one down in the top of the first at 3 Legend Stadium. As he digs in. Here we go. Asami readies, sets, runner on first, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Strike 1, 0-1 on Davis. Here we go. Daiki readies, 0-1 count. As that breaks into the dirt, 1-1 is the count on Davis from Daiki Asami. Here in the top of the first with 1 down, runner on first base. After a fantastic walk-off win last night. We'll see what these Tommyknockers do. And here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off for the second strike. 1-2 on Davis. And for those of you who do not know, my name is Tyler King. I'm the broadcaster this season for the Tommyknockers. And I'm actually Daiki Asami's roommate. And here it is. Swung on as that ball is hit right to short. Tossed. It'll be in time for 1 at second after the bobble, but not in time for the double play, as that'll be a fielder's choice. As Davis gets on first, but we get the man at second, and that'll be 2 down with Mikey Felton, the catcher tonight for the Pioneers, up to bat.
Batting fourth for the Pioneers, catcher number 25, Mikey Felton.
As Daiki Asami readies here to face his 4th batter of the inning with 2 down, runner on first. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off for strike 1, 0-1 on Felton. Once again, folks, we are at 3 Legend Stadium in beautiful Butte, Montana. As I have said repetitively, has one of the best views in baseball, and hands down. Swung on for strike 2, as Daiki Asami has nasty movement in his pitches, and he's showing it tonight. If he can hit the strike zone, he can put people away. And here we go. 0-2 pitch from Daiki Asami, 2 down. Throws, it's outside for ball 1. 1-2 count on Felton. On the top of the first, with no runs. Runner on first, however, with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit up right to the second baseman, and he is out for the end of the top of the first. And we will have the Tommyknockers up in the bottom of the first when we come back. I do want to let you know that Tommyknockers Baseball is brought to you by Jimmy John's. Freaky fast service, freaky fast delivery, and fantastic sponsor for your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be right back after this.
Tommyknocker fans, we have a lot. Batting first tonight.
We are back, Tommyknocker fans, as
Miles Hartsfield.
number 3, Miles Hartsfield, is the leading off in the bottom of the first for your Mining City Tommyknockers. And I do apologize for any crossover from the booth.
Am I too loud?
It picks up pretty much everything in here, so it's not your fault. And here we go. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a ball. 1-0 on Miles Hartsfield from pitcher Charlie Deeds, who's wearing number 11 for the Pioneers. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up. It's foul, as that'll be 1-1 on Miles Hartsfield from Deeds. As Daiki Asami allowed one man on a walk. Alright, excuse me, not a walk. It was a fielder's choice on what could have been a double play, but Mike Ruggiero at shortstop bobbled the ball. It still would have been a close play, so he took the out at second, as that's called a strike 2 on Hartsfield. It's a 1-2 count from Deeds. And here we are after Daiki Asami's top of the first, scoreless. Here's the next pitch. Swung on. Whoa! As that bat goes flying. Goodness. Gotta hold on to that. That's a dangerous play. As there's no good things that can come out of that one. You gotta hold on to the bat, Miles. As we have a pause in play. Hopefully nobody got hit over there. It doesn't seem like it. My goodness. That was a scary play, guys. Let's make sure that reminds me of the bench warmers. We better tape the bat on.
Get some rosin. Tar.
As he's going to tar up his bat. Make sure that never happens again. That got some air, folks. As that went over the Pioneers' dugout. Any lower, it might have even went into the dugout, so I'm glad it went high. And here we go, as that is the 1-2 pitch once again. Swung on, little blooper, and he is out as the left fielder comes in and grabs it in Smelko for out number 1. Up next will be number 11, third baseman tonight, Carter Dobrinsky.
Batting second, third baseman number 11, Carter Dobrinsky.
And once again, folks, head coach Tom Carty in the dugout giving signs. Pitching coach Brandon Cowan at first base. Hitting coach Jacob Schubert at third. And we will have the second batter up in Carter Dobrinsky. And here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up. As that is catchable. And he gets it for the second out. A fly out for Carter Dobrinsky in foul territory, as that's 1-2 quick outs for the Pioneers in the bottom of the first. And up next will be center fielder number 17, Justin Green, the home run leader for your Tommyknockers.
Batting third for the Tommyknockers, center fielder number 17, Justin Green.
Green walks up to the mound to face Deeds, who's retired 2 rather quickly here in the bottom of the first. As Green steps in, always dangerous. And he scored the winning run last night off of Jake Masello's single. And here's the pitch. Strike 1 on Justin Green, 0-1 count. And here we go, once again. Next pitch. Swung on, 0-2 early with 2 outs here on Justin Green. As Deeds is looking to get out of this in 1-2-3 fashion and quickly. And here's the next pitch. Ball. 1-2 will be the count now on Justin Green. And here we go. Sets, delivers. Another ball. 2-2 on Justin Green from Deeds. As that's been the go-to for most teams, is wasting no time on the mound as soon as the batter steps in the box against the Tommyknockers. Sets, delivers. Swung on for the strikeout of Justin Green. 1-2-3 inning for Deeds. And we'll go to the top of the second here, and Daiki Asami will take the mound once again for your Tommyknockers, as we will be back right after this. We are back, folks, here at Three Legends Stadium in Butte, Montana.
Now batting
as
for the
number
Pioneers,
22,
number 22,
JT Walden will be up for the Pioneers to face Daiki Asami once again. Here's the first pitch. It's a ball, 1-0 from Daiki Asami to JT Walden, the center fielder of the Pioneers. As we are still scoreless in the top of the second here, Three Legends Stadium, in the battle of 6-2 versus 5-3 in the Expedition League. Here's a pitch. Called ball 2, 2-0 from Daiki Asami, as that pitch looked in the strike zone, but they're going to say it was just above the shoulder. Here we are again, 2-0 count. Daiki Asami delivers inside, 3-0 once again to lead off here against JT Walden. As once again, Daiki Asami's pitches have crazy movement. However, that means there's a problem with getting them in the strike zone. And here it is, 3-0 pitch. High for a walk to lead off the inning to JT Walden to bring up number 16, Jonathan Ponder, in right field. As number 16, once again, Jonathan Ponder, the right fielder for the Pioneers, comes in to face Daiki Asami with a runner on first.
Number 16,
Daiki's has a good ball that likes to stay on the ground here. Strike one to start off that bat against Ponder.
We just put 2 brand new batteries in it last.
As that ball is swung out and fouled off for 0-2 count on Ponder from Daiki Asami. And Antonori will come out and have a conversation with Daiki, as I think there was a mix-up in signs there, as he has a few words to tell Daiki. 0-2 the count as Ponder takes his time to step back in after that little conversation. Once again, there is a runner at first with no outs in the bottom of the second for Daiki Asami. 0-2 pitch coming up. He sets, delivers. Strikeout looking as Ponder shakes his head, but that ball was down the middle for the strikeout looking backwards K for Daiki Asami. 1 down, runner on first here, top of the second. And that will bring up number 29, Brian Webb, the first baseman.
Batting 7th for the Pioneers, first baseman, number 29, Brian Webb.
Here we go. Daiki ready on the mound for the pitch. Here it goes. Called a ball. 1-0. I'm not sure where that missed the plate. 1-0 count. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. As that is a ball. 2-0 to Webb. And once again, folks, we are on YouTube and Mixlr tonight. For those who just want audio, Mixlr is available. But the visual here at Three Legends Stadium is worthwhile. As Asami readies for the 2-0 pitch. Delivers. Strike 2-1 on Brian Webb, the first baseman for the Pioneers. And he readies. 2-1 pitch. That'll be high. 3-1 is the count. As Webb will step back in. Runner on first here, 1 down, top of the second. Three Legends Stadium, Butte, Montana. Beautiful night for baseball. And here we go again. 3-1 as he goes. Swung on, missed for the full count. So the runner was going on that play. He'll go back to first as the count will be full. 3-2 for Daiki Asami on Brian Webb. Asami readies as Webb comes back in. 3-2 pitch here. Runner on first, and here we go. Sets, delivers. Swung on and missed for the strikeout. Daiki Asami. Nasty movement, folks. As long as he can get it over the plate. He is a strikeout pitcher. And that'll be 2 down with number 15, Kip Gronholz, the second baseman for the Pioneers, with a runner on first, 2 down. Top of the second, 0-0. Here's the pitch. Called a ball 1-0 on Kip Gronholz. Excuse me, I was trying to think of how to say his name. And here's another pitch. That is low for a ball 2-0 for Gronholz. As one. Here we go. Dikey readies. 2-0 pitch, delivers. Ball 3-0 on Gronholz with a runner on first and 2 out. So this has been the issue for the Tommyknockers, is getting 2 outs is where we can get to, but it's putting away the inning. That's been the struggle. And here's the pitch. Strike 1 at the knees, 3-1 on Gronholz. As these Tommyknockers are looking to get out of this top of the second scoreless once again. Sami checks first, delivers, goes, swing and a miss. Nobody went to the base as he just foul tips there.
And now heading back to first base was Walden. I think he thought that ball was tipped. He started walking back, so I thought that ball was tipped. But excuse me, that was not tipped. It was a swinging strike as nobody went to the base, as Ruggiero was supposed to be on the bag, and he did not move when the ball got to Antonori to throw, as that is a stolen base easily. And after a little confusion, he's safe again. And here's Dikey. Got him! Backwards K for Dikey Asami, and that ends the top of the second. We'll be back in the bottom of the second for your Mining City Tommyknockers. And I want to let you know that Mining City Tommyknocker Baseball is brought to you by Montana Tech. Are you looking for an opportunity to obtain a top-notch education that's around the corner? Montana Tech leads the state with their nursing program and is ranked 6th in the state as a STEM university. Find out more about all the tremendous opportunities that Montana Tech has to offer by visiting their website, mtech.edu. And we'll be back right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we...
And welcome back, Tommyknocker fans,
Leading
as
off the inning,
number 19, David Melfi, will lead off here at the bottom of the second
Melfi.
after a 1-2-3 inning from Charlie Deeds, number 11, the pitcher tonight for the Pioneers. And here we go. First pitch to Melfi is a ball, 1-0 on David Melfi. Melfi is one of the other Tommyknockers with a home run, as he hit a home run in the first home game here at Three Legends Stadium. And here's the pitch. High. Ball 2-0 on David Melfi to lead off the bottom of the second here with a 0-0 ball game after 2 scoreless from Dikey Asami. Here we go. 2-0 delivers low, 3-0 on David Melfi. And here's the next pitch. Strike, 3-1 for David Melfi, as he waits to see if he could throw a strike to him. Doesn't even attempt to swing. 3-1, here's the pitch. Swung on, hit back up, as that'll be over for a single, as he will stay at first for a leadoff single. That will bring up your walk-off hitter last night, first baseman number 12, Jake Mastillo.
Batting 5th for the Tommyknockers, first baseman number 12, Jake Mastillo.
as Jake Mastillo digs in here with Melfi on first. Nobody out, bottom of the second. And here's the pitch. Inside on Mastillo, 1-0. And here we go. 1-0 pitch from Mastillo. As he swings for strike one, 1-1 for Mastillo from Deeds. And here we go. As Deeds checks first. Delivers. High for a ball, 2-1 on Jake Mastillo. And here we go once again. Mastillo will step in with Malfi at first. Nobody out. 2-1 count from Deeds as he checks first. And here's the pitch. Swung on right back up the middle, and it'll get down as Malfi will just stay at second. And that'll be 2 back-to-back singles. That looked familiar. Single from Jake Mastillo last night was the game winner from Jake Mastillo. And up next will be number 8, Mike Ruggiero, playing shortstop tonight. No outs here. Runners at second and first for the Tommyknockers, bottom of the second, with Mike Ruggiero up to bat as he gets his signs from Coach Jacob Schubert at third base. As they check second, Deeds delivers. Ha! Oh, called a strike. Just there, 0-1 on Ruggiero. And once again, folks, we do have a video and audio on the YouTube page tonight, as well as audio on Mixlr. Here's the next pitch. As that bunt gets down, that's a good bunt. As he messes it up, safe, and he throws it away. As that's going to score 1. As he'll hold at third, as they'll get there, Ruggiero will get there to second off of that wild throw from the pitcher, and that'll be an error on what should have been a bunt out. Move over sacrifice turns into a run earned from the pitcher who throws that ball away from first base. Ruggiero ends up at second with the runner at third in Mastillo as Malfi crosses the plate.
Catcher, number 18,
it is a 1-0 Tommyknocker lead in the bottom of the second. And up next will be catcher, number 18, Vinny Antonori, with runners at third and second. And here's the pitch. High for the ball, 1-0 on Antonori. Once again, there's nobody out here, bottom of the second, with runners at third and second here for the Tommyknockers. And here's the pitch, 1-0 count. Delivers, as that's a ball 2-0. 2-0 for Vinny Antonori. Runners at third and second. Nobody out, bottom of the second. 1-0 ball game now. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit, but it goes right to the shortstop as he throws to first base and gets the out for the first out. But that will be a sacrifice as Jake Mastillo crosses the plate for a 2-0 lead here, bottom second. And that will bring up right fielder number 32, Hayden Brown, with a runner at second base and 1 down.
Batting 8th for the Tommyknockers, right fielder number 32, Hayden Brown.
4 batters this inning. 3 of those balls were hard hit. 2 into center field. That one was shot towards short.
And here we go. Hayden Brown in. Runner at second. Here's the pitch. As that hits the dirt for a ball, 1-0 on Hayden Brown. Once again, folks, it is 2-0, bottom of the second now, with 1 out. Runner at second with Hayden Brown up to bat. Check second. Delivers. In the dirt again, 2-0 on Hayden Brown. Brown takes his time here. Hayden Brown with no batting gloves. 2-0 pitch as he readies. Deeds delivers. Swung on, hit back up, but to the center fielder. As there's a tag up. Oh, he stays. As the throw's cut off, Mike Ruggiero stays at second base. As that'll be a line out to center field from Hayden Brown. Up next will be your 9-hole hitter in left field, number 13, Matt Morgan.
Left fielder, number 13, Matt Morgan.
And I'll say it again, folks, beautiful night for baseball and one of the most beautiful locations for baseball in Butte, Montana. as Deeds will face Matt Morgan with 2 outs and a runner on second. As Deeds delivers. Called a strike. 0-1 on Matt Morgan. And here's Morgan. Next pitch. Swung on. 0-2 on Matt Morgan with a runner at second. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Tommyknockers lead 2-0. And Morgan readies again. 0-2 pitch. 2 outs. Deeds delivers. As that drops in to strike out Matt Morgan as he disagrees, but it's not his call. That'll end the bottom of the second. 2 will cross for your Tommyknockers. 2-0 as we go to the top of the third. I do want to let you know that Mining City Tommyknocker Baseball is brought to you by Montana's Rib and Chop House. Always the best in Butte, folks. It's always the best in Butte. We'll be back right after this.
His name is Monty Brown.
And we are back, Tommyknockers Nation, as the top of the third is about to start. As number 4, Clay Cutter, the shortstop, will be up leading off against Daiki Asami out for his third inning of work in a 2-0 ball game. Tommyknockers lead. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off. 0-1 for Daiki Asami on Cutter. Here we go. Popped up for strike 2. 0-2 count on Cutter. As Asami is on the mound, readies for his pitch. Cutter steps back in for the 0-2. And here we go. Asami readies, delivers. Swung on, fouled again. 0-2 it stays. As he steps back in. 0-2 once again. As he settles. Delivers. Fouled off again. It stays 0-2 for Daiki Asami. Is the top of the third here with 2-0 Tommyknocker lead at 3 Legend Stadium in Butte, Montana. This beautiful Friday night in Butte, Montana. As Asami readies, delivers. Fouled off again. It'll stay 0-2. As Asami's putting it over the plate, so he's hitting it, just trying to stay alive. Once again, Asami has some great movement. He is a strikeout pitcher, so we'll see how this battle goes. 0-2 pitch once again. Asami delivers. Swung out and missed. As I told you, it's a strikeout for Daiki Asami for the first out of the top of the third.
Left fielder, number 7, Eric Smelko.
And here we go. Number 7, as we lead back to the top of the order for the Pioneers, Eric Smelko, the left fielder, wearing number 7 for the Pioneers. With the 1 down, top of the third, excuse me. Once again, folks, we are on YouTube and Mixlr. YouTube has the audio and video for tonight's game, and here's the pitch. Called ball 1 on Smelko, and Mixlr has only audio for anyone driving or just wishing to listen to the audio. We appreciate it. And here's the pitch. As there's a bunt, a beautiful bunt as Asami picks it up, throws, as that's thrown away. As he'll go to second. As Masio tried to grab that, the runner was in the way, so he could not extend out to try to grab it.
Third baseman.
And he'll get over to second after Asami rushed that throw. As Jake Mastillo gives him the thumbs up, he should have caught that, but the runner was in the way, so he could not fully extend for it. As he'll be on second now with 1 down. As Asami readies, delivers. Strike 1, 0-1 for number 27, Cade McGee, the third baseman for the Pioneers. And here we go. Asami readies. 0-1 pitch. Throws. Fouled off. 0-2 for McGee. Off the foul ball. As we have quite a few people out on the berms today, which is the side hills here at the stadium. It is a beautiful day for it. It's Asami readies. 0-2 count here on McGee. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Called ball 1. 1-2 is the count for McGee. Once again, this is the top of the third here. A 2-0 Tommyknocker lead is what Daiki Asami is trying to protect here with 1 out. 1-2 count on McGee. Here's the pitch. Popped out, and that'll go foul out of the ballpark as it'll stay 1-2 for McGee. As we will reset with a 1-2 count, 1 out. Smelko at second off of the bunt error on the throw from Asami. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. 1-2. It stays, as this just happened once again. Here we go once again. 1-2 count, 1 out. Smelko at second. And Asami delivers as it's popped up. As that is caught. That is caught. What a play by Miles. Yes, that's Miles Hartsfield at second base as he trips over the pitcher's mound out there and falls. As I'm not even sure, as I was watching that play, I don't know how Smelko knew that was caught for the tag up, but apparently he did as he took off for third. Great play by Miles Hartsfield out there at second base, as it looked like Mastillo and Brown kind of lost it. Hartsfield makes the play in foul territory. However, the runner did tag after he tripped and caught it. And here's the pitch, as that's a ball to lead off for number 18, Tyler Davis. Big situation here for Daiki Asami with a 2-0 lead, a runner on third and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike 1, 1-1 on Davis. It's a 1-1 count here on Davis from Asami with a runner at third. Here's the pitch. As that gets away.
The throw home not in time as Smelko slides in, and Asami now down to the ground.
As he slid right into the leg of Daiki Asami there.
Asami pops up. Happy to see that. After their collision, after play, unintentional.
As Asami lets Antonori, no. Hey, that was my bad on that pitch there. It's a 2-1 game now. Hopefully Asami's okay after getting that leg taken out. And that brings Tyler Davis back up as it's 2-1 count. And here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. It's a 2-2 count now. As Asami resets here, 2-2 on Davis. I do recall in an earlier game to bring back up that play at first that ended up the bunt at second. A runner was called out for interference before, and a game before, as he got in the way of the first baseman trying to catch a ball. But that did not happen here tonight. And here we are. Asami sets, 3-2 count. Throws, walks him, as that's called a ball 4. And up next will be number 25, Mickey Felton, the catcher for the Pioneers. As Antonori will come out and talk to Asami. And so far, these runs, one of each run has came across with an error throw by the pitcher.
Catcher number 25.
As one of the two for the Tommyknockers last half inning came across because the pitcher threw over first base, allowing a runner to score. And as Asami just had that wild pitch scored on him. Here's the next. Fouled off on Asami. 0-1 on Mickey Felton. Asami readies. Looks at first. 0-1 pitch to Felton. Called ball 1-1. As Asami comes back, gets set, Felton digs in. Runner at first. 2 outs. Bottom or top of the third. Here's a pitch. Swung on. As that's foul tipped. And it'll be 1-2. As Felton will dig in once again with the runner at first, 2 down, top of the third. Felton takes his time, gets back in to face Asami. 1-2 is the count. Asami has good movement, and we'll see what he does here. As he went, did not. 2-2 as he checks his swing. As it'll be a 2-2 count. Once again, Asami sets, delivers. Called ball 3. 3-2 will be the count now. Full count once again with a man on first, 2 outs. 2-1 is the score. Tommyknockers lead. Here's the pitch. Hit as that will get down as the fielder goes down, and that'll be a tie game as they're going to easily score and tie. And we'll have a 2-2 ball game off that double from Mickey Felton. It's amazing what happens when you throw an error with 2 outs, as they now have a tie ball game after what should have been an ended inning.
Center fielder number 22, JT.
And that has been the story of the Tommyknocker season, is error, 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 and we're still 5-3. Can our bats survive and the defense improve? That's the question.
With 2 outs, Davis working the walk, and then Felton getting the 3-2 fastball and smoke.
And here we go, delivers. Fouled off. As number 22, JT Walden, the center fielder, will come in the bat with 2 outs. As Asami has had 2 outs here with no runs scored, and both runs have scored with the 2 outs. And here we go. 0-1 pitch, delivers. Inside, 1-1 on Walden. Here we go. Back in, 1-1 count. Taiki Asami trying to get out of this inning. Here's the pitch. Call the ball. 2-1 on Daiki Asami as the crowd gets into that one. 2-1 count up as JT Walden is up. And here it is, 2-1 pitch. That one is outside, 3-1 as Daiki Asami is struggling to get the ball over the plate now. And here we go. As Daiki Asami will have a 3-1 pitch to Walden. Here's the pitch. Swung on as that is hit right to Ruggiero, who has another error in shortstop, as that might be number 6 or 7 on the season, and he showed up late. No words.
Right fielder number 16.
As there's now runners on the corners with 2 outs. As Daiki Asami once again gets the ball on the ground to end the inning, and the fielders give it up. As now there's runners on corners with 2 outs here. He will face number 16, Jonathan Ponder, who hits it as that goes back, and is caught for the final out of the inning. It'll be a 2-2 ball game going to the bottom of the third after a lot of errors by the Tommyknockers give up 2 runs. They were not earned at all. And we'll go to the bottom of the third right after this.
You can go to the Expedition League website. Win the game on paper.
And we are back, Tommyknocker fans, as we're about to begin the bottom of the third, as 2 runs scored off of Tommyknocker errors, allowing the innings to extend and allowed those 2 runs to score. As Daiki Asami had a wild pitch to allow 1 to score, as well as the run that scored on that wild pitch was allowed on after an error from Asami thrown to first base.
Miles Hartsfield.
So we are now 2-2 in the bottom of the third, as Miles Hartsfield will start off the third inning. And here's the pitch. Swung on, hit through the gap, as that's a single from Miles Hartsfield, who had a fantastic catch last half inning as he fell over the top of the pitcher's mound out there on the foul side, the visiting bullpen, but still made the catch.
Third baseman number 11.
After that leadoff single by Hartsfield, number 11, Carter Dobrinsky, playing third base, will come in with no outs. Man on first. Bottom of the third, 2-2 ball game. And here we go. Here's the pitch as he holds off for a ball. 1-0 on Dobrinsky with the runner at first. 2-2 ball game, bottom of the third here at Three Legends Stadium. As Coach Brandon Callen out first, Coach Jacob Schubert at third, Coach Tom Carty in the dugout. As we are ready to go, Carter Dobrinsky foul tips 1-1 is the count.
Okay.
Dobrinsky will step back in for the 1-1 from Deeds. And here we go. Here's the pitch. Swung on and crushed down the left field line as it's fair, as Dobrinsky will come to third. Safe! As that ball bounces, and he cannot get the tag, as that is a double for Carter Dobrinsky, moving Hartsfield over to third. 2 runners in scoring position for your center fielder, number 17, Justin Green.
Center fielder.
This has been the name of the game, folks, in every single game. These Tommyknocker bats have been able to get on base. The question has been, can they drive in those people on base? It's a 2-2 ball game here. Nobody out. Runners at third and second for Justin Green. And here's the pitch. Delivers high. 1-0 for Justin Green. Here we go. Delivers. Foul tip. As that's 1-1 count for Justin Green. As Hartsfield at third and Dobrinsky at second with nobody out. Bottom of the third, 2-2 ball game. And here we are. Next pitch, 1-1. Low, 2-1 on Justin Green. As Deeds still on the mound in his third inning of work. And here we go. 2-1 pitch. As it is a ball 3 on Justin Green. 3-1. On deck would be David Malfi, who you do not want to face with the bases loaded. I wouldn't want to face Justin Green with runners in scoring positions neither, but 3-1 pitch here to Justin Green. Swung on and missed. 3-2 for Justin Green after the swinging strike there. See, we'll dig back in. Deeds looking to make a big play here. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the K as Justin Green gets sat down for the first out of the inning. And that will be number 19, David Melfi, the DH tonight.
Tripp and Carter, please go to the third base side.
And this is game 1 of 3 here against the Pioneers at home in Butte, Montana.
Number 19, David Melfi.
And these are big games, folks, as your Tommyknockers are 5-3 right now, and these Pioneers are 6-2. We are not in the same division, however. Tommyknockers need to win to get on top of the scoreboard, and the leaderboard, excuse me. And here's the pitch, and it's hit high as they're going for it, and it's foul for strike 1 on David Malfi. 0-1 will be the count. And this wind is blowing pretty hard here as the flag's flapping out in the outfield left to right. As the problem yesterday was balls that were hit high in the air would just keep going right and right and right and right and drifting. As you would see the outfielders just slowly creep over towards the foul line every time. And tonight won't be any different. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and crushed by Malfi! Out as the runner will tag up. It'll be a 3-2 ball game as Hartsfield will cross the plate. As Malfi will get the sac fly. That will bring up number 12, Jake Mastillo, who had the walk-off last night. And I will continue to say that as it was amazing for our Tommyknocker first ever home win to be our first ever overtime game and it to be a walk-off.
Jake Mastillo.
Mastillo readies. Gets up, gets his practice swing in, and will step in here with 2 down, runner at second. 3-1 now after the sac fly. And here's the pitch. Inside for ball 1 on Mastillo. Here we go. 1-0 pitch to Mastillo. Swung on in a little chopper foul as that goes 1-1. As I do think that went off of Mastillo there as he gets a little stretch in. Seems to be okay as the home plate umpire is going to give him a little extra time cleaning off the plate. Ask him if he's good. There you go. You ready? Practice swing. And he'll step back in. 1-1 is the count with 2 down. Runner at second. 3-2 ball game in the bottom of the third here at Three Legends Stadium. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit, as that will be picked up by the shortstop, who can't grab it, as Mastillo will stay safe at first after that drop on the pickup there by the shortstop. As Mastillo will get to first, and Dobrinsky will move to third as there'll be runners on the corners. And that will bring up number 8, Mike Ruggiero, the shortstop tonight, who I mentioned earlier had that error, and he's really hoping to make up for it with his bat tonight, as he has struggled on the field and batting. And here we go. First pitch. As that ball is down low for ball 1 as the catcher saves it. Once again, there's runners on the corners with 2 outs here, bottom of the third, 3-2 ball game, 1-0 count on Mike Ruggiero.
58 at Wagner this season.
And here we go. 1-0 pitch, delivers, swung on, hit to the shortstop, as that one he grabs, and a great grab by Webb, as he has to do the splits to grab that one to save the error, as that'll end the bottom of the third with runners stranded. 3-2 is your score as we go to the top of the fourth. Tommyknockers Baseball is brought to you by Curse Stage, fantastic sponsor of your Mountain City Tommyknockers. We'll be right back after this. And we are back on Mountain City Tommyknockers Baseball Network here on YouTube and Mixlr, as number 29, Brian Webb, the first baseman, will lead off, as Daiki Asami, my roommate, will come back out for a 4th inning, as he once again has the lead in a 3-2 ball game for the Tommyknockers in the top of the 4th, as Webb will lead off, who had a great snag in the inning. And that is fouled off for strike 1 as it goes out of the stadium. 0-1 will be the count to Webb from Asami. Top of the 4th, 3-2 Tommyknocker lead at Three Legends Stadium in Butte, Montana. Here's the pitch. Low. Oh, no, not low. Called strike 2 for Daiki Asami, as that had some wicked movement there. Webb back in, 0-2 pitch. Call the ball as Vinny Antonori holds it there, as Antonori asked for an appeal down the plate, and there's no way that he's going to be able to see that ball if it was over the plate or not. And so that angle, I'd be better off doing it. And here is a swing, strikeout, as Daiki Asami is on fire, folks. 5 Ks for Daiki Asami.
Second baseman, number 15, Kip Gronholz.
And as I mentioned earlier, Ren Yokiyama is no longer with the Tommyknockers as he has other college obligations to attend to. He was only temporary, so we want to give him a shout out and a big thank you, as Daiki Asami will be with us all season. As that is foul tip for an 0-1 count, and Antonori takes that hit, but he seems to be okay. And here we go as Asami resets, and Gronhold will be back up. And here's the pitch. Strike 2. 0-2 on Gronhold from Daiki Asami as he is settling in here. Once again, we were very proud to have 2 players from Japan as Rin has moved on, but we still give him a huge thank you as that ball has hit the center fielder, Justin Green, who makes the routine catch for the second out of the top of the 4th, as Daiki Asami is settling in here on the mound.
Shortstop, number 4, Clay Cutter.
As Asami settles back in here, and he will face Clay Cutter as the first pitch is a ball. As Asami gets his next pitch, 1-0 to Cutter. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-1. As Daiki Asami has some crazy movement. I'll say it once again, as he is a strikeout pitcher. As you swing for one thing and it drops or moves. Here it is, as that's fouled off for the second strike. 1-2 with 2 outs here for Daiki Asami. Top of the 4th, 3-2 ball game at Butte, Montana. As we are once again on YouTube and Mixlr tonight, the only team in the Expedition League to do so. Here we are. Swung on, hit directly to Ruggiero for the 3rd out. Daiki Asami on fire, as that is the end of the 4th, and we go to the bottom of the 4th for your Mining City Tommyknockers. And we will be right back after this. I do want to let you know that Mining City Tommyknocker Baseball is brought to you by Southwest Montana Community Credit Union. Our fantastic sponsors here in Butte, Montana allow us to do what we do. We'll be right back after this.
That's what I do.
And we are back, folks, on Mining City Tommyknocker Network.
Catcher number 18,
as number 18, Vinny Antonori, our catcher tonight, will lead off the bottom of the 4th here in a 3-2 Tommyknocker-led ball game, as Charlie Deed will take another inning on the mound for the Pioneers. Here's the pitch. High for ball 1, 1-0. And here's the windup. Pitch. Swung on and missed as that one hits the dirt. 1-1 count for Antonori as that ball dropped hard into the dirt when he swung at it. Antonori back in. 1-1. And here's the pitch. Ball 2, 2-1 on Vinny Antonori. as the Tommyknockers are wearing their orange jerseys and white pants again tonight. And orange hats, though. And here's the pitch. Swung on, hit, as that will get caught by the right fielder, Ponder, as that'll be the first out of the bottom of the fourth. Nice contact by Antonori, but it stayed up just too long, as number 32 right fielder Hayden Brown will come into bat. Bottom of the fourth with 1 out in a 3-2 Tommyknocker-led ball game. As that ball's fouled off for Hayden Brown, it'll be the first strike as Deeds delivers. Ball 2 as that one slips away from him. That's a 1-1 with 1 out. 3-2 ball game. Tommyknockers lead. Bottom of the fourth. Hayden Brown up to face Charlie Deeds, who's in his 4th inning of work here. As he sets, delivers. Swung on, 1-2 for Hayden Brown. As once again, Hayden Brown has struggled here at home, as he had a solid away series in the 5 games we were on the road to start the season, but these games at home have been a struggle. 1-2 pitch from Deeds. Ball 2, 2-2, just off the outside corner, as he steps back in for the 2-2 pitch from Deeds. And here we go. Sets, delivers. Swung on, foul tipped, just got it. 2-2, it stays. Here we go. 2-2 count. As that's called a looking strike. As Brown kind of moved out of the way, but that'll be strike 3 nonetheless. As that'll be 2 down now for Deeds. And that will bring up left fielder number 13, Matt Morgan.
Number 13, Matt Morgan.
Deeds is trying to do this 1-2-3 inning here in the bottom of the fourth and not let the Tommyknockers extend anything. So that's still a 3-2 lead for the Tommyknockers. Here's a pitch. As that's high. 1-0 is the count. And here's the pitch. Swung on and missed by Matt Morgan. 1-1. As Morgan has also struggled at the plate here, as he's looking to get going. And here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off. It'll be 1-2. As Matt Morgan readies again for the 1-2 count. As Deeds sets, delivers. As that gets away. And that'll be 2-2 for Matt Morgan.
Threw in the 5-hole.
Lucky it bounced long instead of short. And here's the next pitch. Swung on, fouled off by Matt Morgan. It'll stay 2-2 with 2 outs here, bottom of the fourth. If Morgan were to get on, that would bring us back to the top of the order for Miles Hartsfield. Let's see, 2-2. Swung on as that's hit to third. Great play. As he is out for the 3rd out there. And we'll go to the top of the 5th off of a great throw from the 3rd baseman. And it'll stay 3-2 Tommyknocker lead. And we'll be back for the top of the 5th right after this. I do want to let you know that Tommyknocker Baseball is brought to you by Harrington Pepsi, a fantastic sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be right back after this.
That will raise the bar. Eric
Welcome back to Tommyknockers Baseball Network here as Daiki Asami pitches as that's hit foul for a strike one on number 7, Eric Smelko, who we are back to the top of the order here in the top of the 5th as Daiki Asami comes out for his 5th inning of work. And here we go. As that is 1-1 on the ball to Smelko there from Daiki Asami. Daiki waits for his pitch here. Smelko steps back in. 1-1 count. Top of the 5th. 3-2 ball game. Tommyknockers lead. Swung on, hits, and he'll be out. What a play by Justin Green on the diving catch. Fantastic play by Justin Green. Wow. First out as he snags a hit away from Smelko in center.
Cade McGee.
As Daiki Asami gives him a shout out from the mound. What a play. And Daiki hardly knows English, and communication has been a challenge, but he is a fantastic team player, and he wants to learn and get better, and that's why he is here. And as you can see, this is a great opportunity for him to show what he's got in America, and we're more than happy to have him here. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit, right back up the middle as Ruggiero grabs it. Great play! Gets him out for the second out. As Daiki Asami will have a 1-2 so far, as number 18, Tyler Davis, will come up to bat.
Number 18, Tyler Davis.
Once again, folks, it is a 3-2 ball game. This game is flying by here as we're already in the top of the 5th with 2 outs. As it's been more of a pitching battle. And Daiki Asami settles in to face Davis here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. As that's ball 1 to Davis. 1-0, 2 outs. Top of the 5th, 3-2 ball game in Butte, Montana on a beautiful Friday. And here's the pitch from Daiki. High for ball 2, 2-0 on Davis. As Daiki wants a new ball. Throws it out of play. And Antonori throws him another one after getting it from the umpire. As Davis will step back in for the 2-0. Asami will get back on the mound. And here's the pitch. Delivers. Is that is high for ball 3, 3-0. He steps back in, 3-0 count on Davis. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off. One that hit Davis there on the leg, but he seems to be all right. And it'll be 3-1, 2 down, top of the 5th for Daiki Asami on Tyler Davis, who's DHing tonight. As Asami's looking to close out his 5th inning of work here, there is action in the bullpen. Here's the strike 2. Full count, 3-2 on Tyler Davis, the DH, number 18 for the Pioneers, in this 3-2 Tommyknocker-led ball game. Once again, there is action in the Tommyknocker bullpen, but I do believe they're going to believe in Daiki to get out of this. Here's the pitch. Popped up down the field line, and it's going to curve foul. As Hayden Brown runs all the way to the fence over there. It'll stay 3-2 for Tyler Davis, as Daiki Asami will throw another pitch here once they get back in the box and on the mound.
Right fielder Hayden Brown returning to his spot.
So we have a little break in the action here. I do want to let you know that our uniforms are provided by Up Top Apparel here in Butte, Montana, as we will have 2 more sets of jerseys here shortly. And here's the pitch. Swung on, as that'll stay alive. 3-2 for Davis. Once again, Asami trying to get out of this 5th inning with a 3-2 lead. As he gets his pitch from Antonori behind the plate. 3-2 on Davis. And here he goes. Pitch delivered. Swung on in, hit high. As he goes back, and it's going to die. As he's going to catch it out there in the warning track. as that ball might have been gone if it went the other way, but it went directly into the wind and died high. As that is the third out of the inning. Daiki Asami gets through the fifth with the 3-2 lead. We'll be back for the bottom of the fifth and your Tommyknockers bats right after this.
Dice roll card giveaway.
And we are back, folks, on Tommyknockers Baseball Network with the 3-2 lead. Tommyknockers, bottom of the fifth here, as we are back at the top of the order. Number three, your second baseman, Miles Hartsfield, will lead off. And here we go. Deeds throws, swung on, just foul for the first strike, as Charlie Deeds, number 11 for the Pioneers, will be back on the mound for his sixth inning of work. And we'll see what happens for Daiki, as there was a pitcher warming up. I do believe this might be the end of his night in a beautiful pitched ball game. And here, as Hartsfield fouls another one off for 0-2. As here's the 0-2 pitch from Deeds. Hit, and that's hit deep, but it's going to die for a routine catch here out in left field.
Third baseman, number 11, Carter Dobrinsky.
As that'll bring up third baseman, number 11, Carter Dobrinsky. As Deeds once again is on the mound for his sixth inning of work here in the 3-2 Tommyknocker-led ball game, as Dobrinsky up for his first pitch. Swung on, fouled off. Dobrinsky settles back in. 0-1 pitch as he checks the swing. 1-1. 1-1 here as Deeds delivers. Dobrinsky fouls it off for a 1-2 count with one out after the fly out to left field by Hartsfield. Once again, it is a 3-2 Tommyknocker-led ball game here in the bottom of the sixth. Or bottom of the fifth, actually, I do believe. So Deeds would be out for his fifth inning of work instead of sixth. Do apologize. As he readies for the 2-2 pitch on Carter Dobrinsky with one out. And here's the pitch. As that hits Dobrinsky with the breaking ball, as he'll take first base. And that will bring up center fielder number 17, Justin Green.
Center fielder number 17, Justin Green. take me out. That's lame. I'm going to go down there and leave it alone.
That's fine. I'll play the instrument. Ohio is rocking their black unis tonight. The white Ohio strip across the front. They'll be wearing those all series here in Butte, Montana against the Mining City Tommyknockers.
As that ball gets, as that's going to be a close play, safe, as he beats out the bunt. Players on second and first after a perfect bunt from Justin Green, and they don't expect that.
What's it got by the ball? Designated hitter, number 19, David Melfi.
As next up will be the DH tonight, number 19, David Melfi, as the the coach for the Pioneers will come out and have a conversation with the pitchers. There is action in the bullpen, as I do believe there will be a pitching change.
A top-notch education for your high schooler.
There's just a conversation right now, and no, it will not be, as the pitcher continues to pitch, doesn't move, as David Melfi, number 19, will come out with the one out here, and Dobrinsky on second and Green on first. And once again, I do apologize for any crossover.
Montana Tech, proud sponsor of Mining City Tommyknocker Baseball.
And here we go. David Melfi, the DH tonight, will come in to bat. He does have a home run in the first game here at Three Legends Stadium. And here we go. Deeds again, pitch. Strike one on Melfi on the corner.
Melfi, a good day today. Singled and scored in the second, then lined out to left field. And sac fly brought in.
And Melfi digs back in.
Brought in the third run, the difference so far on this one on the West Coast scoreboard, 3-2.
Swung on, fouled off for David Melfi for the 0-2 count with one out. Runners at second and first.
Melfi behind the count, 0-2. Ohio's looking for a double play ball. Infield, double play depth.
And here we go, 0-2 pitch from Deeds as he checks second, delivers inside on David Melfi for the 1-2 count with one out. Runners at second and first here with the 3-2 ball game. Tommyknockers lead, bottom of the fifth inning. Melfi digs back in, 1-2, as Deeds checks second, delivers, swung on and missed for the strikeout of David Melfi for the second out. As now that'll bring up first baseman Jake Mastillo, who had the walk-off last night, and once again, I will not stop talking about it for a while.
First baseman, number 12, Jake Mastillo.
As Mastillo digs in, once again, there's a runner on second and first, but with two outs now in the bottom of the fifth, 3-2 ball game.
6 home runs there in the 2021 season. Wouldn't mind one right here to break this one open. First pitch, shot.
As that is foul for the first pitch there, as that'll be 0-1 as the third baseman tried to snag it, just couldn't get there in the foul territory. As Mastillo will step back in with the 0-1 count against Deeds, who's pitched a great game today. Really, off of that pitching throw error to first base has been the game changer in this game. As Mastillo digs in, 0-1. Outside, 1-1 for Mastillo. Here we go. 1-1 count on Jake Mastillo. 2 down. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul tipped, as that'll be strike 2. 1-2 on Jake Mastillo, as that jumps up and hits the catcher, as that can't feel good, and he'll be okay. He seems to be all right as the umpire gives him a little bit of time, wiping off home plate. Make sure he's all good to go. As Jake Mastillo waits his turn to get back in for the 1-2 count. 2 outs, runners at second and first. 3-2 Tommyknocker led ball game. Sorry folks, I accidentally hit something in here. Here it is. 1-2 to Mastillo. Mastillo should have jumped up and took that hit. That was an over-exaggeration on my part, as that ball was super high over his head. And it'll be 2-2 for Jake Mastillo. Once again, we are on Mixlr and YouTube tonight. YouTube has the audio and visual. Mixlr just the audio. But you guys definitely don't want to miss the view here at Three Legends Stadium. Watch it on YouTube. But I definitely recommend coming to a home game, as it's fantastic out here. And here we go, 2-2 pitch to Jake Mastillo. As he check swings for the ball, it'll be a full count, 3-2. As Deed's ready, full count pitch. Runners go as that's called a looking strikeout. As Jake Mastillo shakes his head, yes, he understood. No argument from Mastillo, as that will be the end of the bottom of the fifth. Runners stranded once again for the Tommyknockers. However, it is a 3-2 Tommyknocker-led ball game, and we'll be back for the top of the sixth right after this.
Contest. This one's going to.
And we are back, Tommyknockers Nation, as we were about to begin the top of the sixth here, as Daiki Asami will end his game with a win in order with the 3-2 lead after a beautiful game pitched.
Mikey Felton.
As number 25, Mikey Felton, the catcher tonight for the Pioneers, will lead off, and he will face number 25, Juan Serta, your pitcher for the Tommyknockers, to start the top of the sixth. With a 3-2 lead, Serta hopes to shut it down, keep these Tommyknockers in the lead. As here we go for the first pitch to Felton. Here it is. Inside to Felton. 1-0 is the count. And Serta once again delivers, as that will be ball two. 2-0 from Juan Serta. Serta digs in again to face Felton here. 2-0. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off for the 2-1 count on Felton here with the 3-2 lead, Tommyknockers lead, top of the sixth. Once again, this is game 1 of 3 here in Butte, Montana, as we will play the Pioneers 2 more times before hitting the road again and going to Codwell to face the Spuds. As Serta delivers. Strike 2-2 is the count. And here we are. Felton back in for the 2-2 to face Serta. Top of the sixth, 3-2 ball game. Pitch swung on, fouled off. as we do have some kids here, right here outside the press box, if you hear anything. Just having a grand old time at the stadium. And here's the pitch from Serta. Swung on, fouled off to stay alive. 2-2, it stays. As that bat seemed like it cracked a little bit, and he'll probably go grab another one. Absolutely. As he throws that bat over to the dugout, grabs a new one. 2-2, it stays. As Felton will come back in to face Serta. Umpire calls for a few more game balls after all these foul balls have went out of the stadium. And here we go. Serta sets 2-2 pitch, delivers outside, full count, 3-2. 3-2 is the count. No outs here. Top of the 6th against Felton. Serta sets, delivers, walks him to lead off the inning, as that's ball 4. And now they will face number 22, JT Walden, the center fielder.
Center fielder number 22, JT Walden.
This will be big here, as Serta hopes to maintain the lead for the Tommyknockers after coming in relief of Daiki Asami, who was in line for the win with the 3-2 lead. And here we go. Serta delivers. Called ball, just low. 1-0 is the count. As Walden comes in again for the 1-0 count with a runner on first. Serta sets, checks first, delivers. As that gets inside, stopped by Antonori there as the runner does not go. 2-0 from Serta as he is struggling to get over the plate. Serta takes his time on the mound as Walden takes his time stepping in. 2-0 count for Walden from Serta. Top of the 6th here, 3-2 ball game. Tommyknockers lead. Here's the pitch. As that gets away as the runner goes. As Antonori. Oh, the runner gets hit. It says as Walden will go down to first base and the runner will advance to second. And now number 16, Jonathan Ponder, will come in.
Right fielder number
and
16, Jonathan
number 30,
Ponder.
Coach Brandon Cowan will come out and talk to his pitcher on the mound after a rough start from Serta to start off the 6th. We'll be back right after this conversation on the mound. Don't go anywhere.
Including Pepsi.
And we are back, folks, as Coach Brandon Cowan comes off the mound after talking to Juan Serta, who walked a man and then hit a man to start off the top of the 6th with a 3-2 Tommyknocker lead. As number 16, Jonathan Ponder, playing right field for the Pioneers, will come in. And here we go. Serta checks second. Delivers to Ponder. Swung on for strike 1, excuse me, as that ball goes foul on the foul tip. It'll be a 0-1 count on Ponder. As Ponder settles back in to face Serta. 0-1, no outs. 2 runners on. Serta checks second, delivers. As he bunts it, and it's a great play. As he gets the out at first, but the runners advance over to third and second for the first out. Ponder, who has speed, almost beats out that throw, but a great throw by Serta to Mastillo to get that first out. However, once again, the runners did move over with 1 out. Both runners are now in scoring position in this 3-2 Tommyknocker-led ball game in the top of the 6th. And that will bring up number 29, Brian Webb, the first baseman for these Pioneers. Serta sets. Delivers. Swung on and fouled off. 0-1 for Webb. Webb steps back in. Serta gets his pitch. 0-1 count, 1 out. 2 runners in scoring position. And here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. 1-1 is the count on Webb from Serta. Serta looks for his pitch as Webb settles back in for the 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and that is hit as it gets through. Oh! Yes, you can hear the fans booing as he was out. Runner doesn't even talk about it because he knows it. But we'll move on. Runners on the corners, as he has to slide into that glove to get on the base, but they say he's safe anyway.
Number 15.
That'll bring up Kip Gronholz, number 15, as the game is now tied.
Brian Webb, not the hardest hit RBI, but it gets the job done. And he reaches now.
Runners are now on the corners with 1 out. Game tied here, top of the 6th, after that terrible call at third base. And here's the pitch. Strike 1 on Kip Gronholz. Again, folks, I hope you're watching the video of that. Maybe one day, if you support the sponsors, we can get instant replay, because we've dealt with that all year. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. 0-2 for Serta on Kip Gronholz. It's a good name. I keep forgetting how to say it, but we're getting it right. Gronholz. Serta gets ready. 0-2 count here with 1 out. Runners on the corners. 3-3 ball game. As he sets, delivers, ball runner goes. Not even close as he gets him out. And that does not end the inning.
Not in the inning. That the bunt was the first out. So that's the strikeout and throw him out double play. Confusion.
There we go as the inning ends. There we go as the the batter was struck out. And that's the second out, and then the throw and tag at second base was the third out. That'll be the end of the top of the 6th, as we now have a tie ball game, 3-3. There was some confusion there, including myself. I didn't realize that swinging strikeout, or the swing was a strikeout at the plate, and then the throw was the third out. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Thanks for dealing with me. Hope you're watching at home. It's a beautiful view, beautiful game, and you get to see these interesting calls. I do want to let you know that Mining City Tommyknockers are brought to you by Heritage Pepsi Company, as they provide all of our Pepsi products here at the stadium. We love all of our sponsors here at Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, Tommyknocker fans, as we begin the bottom of the 6th in a 3-3 tie ball game, as there is now a pitching change. Pitching change, as number 20 will come on the mound for the Pioneers. I will get his name shortly. And he'll face Teddy Boscherman is his name, as he is number 20 for the Brocksterman, excuse me, I apologize, as he will face Mike Ruggiero to lead off this bottom of the 6th, 1-1. Teddy Brocksterman is number 20 here. And he'll face, once again, number 8, Mike Ruggiero, as that ball is low for a 2-1 count.
Now pitching for the Pioneers, number 20, Teddy Brocksterman.
Is a 2-1 count here for Brocksterman to Ruggiero. Swung on right back up the middle. Almost a great play there by the shortstop, as he can't grab it, as that'll be a single to lead off the inning for Mike Ruggiero. And up next for your Tommyknockers will be catcher number 18, Vinny Antonori.
Catcher number 18, Vinny Antonori.
Antonori looks down at Coach Schubert at third base. Coach Schubert is the hitting coach. And at first base is Coach Brandon Cowan, who is the pitching coach. And head coach Tom Carty is in the dugout. And here we go. Antonori up to face Brocksterman, if I could say it correctly. And here we go. 0-1 pitch after that strike. First pitch was a strike there to Antonori as he readies. Delivers. Swung on and fouled off by Antonori. As now it will be 0-2 on Vinny Antonori for Brocksterman on the mound after that leadoff single by Ruggiero. 0-2 pitch to Antonori. Swung on and missed for the strikeout as Antonori will sit down. And now, number 32, Hayden Brown will come up to bat.
Hayden Brown.
He's in right field today for your Tommyknockers. After the strikeout there of Vinny Antonori, there will be one down, a runner on first in a 3-3 tie ball game here at Three Legends Stadium in Butte, Montana. As Brocksterman readies, delivers, as that is a ball, 1-0 on Hayden Brown. Takes his time, Brown stepping in as Brocksterman gets his pitch. Runner on first. 1-0 count. Delivery. High, 2-0 on Hayden Brown with Ruggiero at first here. Once again, it is a 3-3 ball game. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off. It'll be 2-1 for Hayden Brown. As Brocksterman readies to face Brown, 2-1. High, 3-1 on Hayden Brown. And here we go. Brown, 3-1 pitch. As that's low for the walk to Hayden Brown. As Ruggiero stole on that play, but he'll get there easily with no throw, obviously, after the walk. And up next will be left fielder, number 13, Matt Morgan. Morgan looking for a big hit here with one down, runners at second and first. This is a familiar territory as the Tommyknockers stranded runners at second and first not long ago, as hitting with runners in scoring position has been the struggle at home here. And here we go. Morgan settles in, faces Brocksterman. Strike one, 0-1 on Matt Morgan. Excuse me, folks. And here we go. Matt Morgan. Swing and a miss. 0-2 on Matt Morgan as he is looking to get on board here. As I said earlier, he struggled at the plate. 0-2 is the count on Matt Morgan. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed as he strikes out for the second out here in the bottom of the sixth with runners at second and first. However, we are at the top of the order once again. Second baseman, number 3, Miles Hartsfield, will come in as the home crowd gets a little applause going for Miles Hartsfield. And he'll face Brocksterman. Sun has finally went down out of the fielders' faces. And here we go. Ball 1 to Miles Hartsfield. As we have eclipsed 2 hours of game time here. As Brocksterman settles in on the mound. 1-0 to Miles Hartsfield. Swung on and missed. 1-1 on Hartsfield. And here we go. 1-1 count as Hartsfield at the plate. Here's the pitch. High. 2-1. As these Tommyknockers have struggled on breaking balls, as they've just waited and they tend to drop in high on the zone. It's a 2-1 count on Miles Hartsfield. 2 down, runners at second and first. And here's the pitch. Outside, 3-1 on Miles Hartsfield. Once again, Teddy Brocksterman is wearing number 20 for the Pioneers, as he came in relief this inning in the bottom of the sixth to relieve Charlie Deeds, who had a nice game. And here we go. Hartsfield, 3-1 pitch. Swung on and popped up, and it will be catchable as he's caught and out for the easy foul ball pop fly, and we'll go to the top of the seventh in a 3-3 ball game. I do want to let you know that Tommyknockers Baseball is brought to you by Dickey's Barbecue, fantastic sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknocker. We'll be back right after this. We are back, folks. Sorry, it took me a second to turn Mixlr back on. I was on YouTube.
Leading off the inning for the Western Nebraska.
Leading off will be Clay Cutter, number 4, playing shortstop today for the Pioneers, as he will face Juan Cerda, who's on the mound once again for another inning of work. 3-3 ball game here in the top of the 7th inning as we eclipse 2 hours of playtime. This, once again, is game 1 of 3 here at Three Legends Stadium against the Pioneers. There'll be one tomorrow on Saturday night, first pitch 7:05, and then Sunday will be a 5:35 start. And here we go. Cerda delivers. Swung on, hit foul, just foul. About hit the line there, but just foul, as that'll be 0-1 after a close pitch there. And Serta back on the mound, 0-1 to Cutter in the top of the 7th, 3-3 ball game. And here we go. Serta delivers as they try to bunt it, and it goes foul. That's the second one. And unfortunately for Cutter there, nobody touched that ball, so he wasn't told it was foul, and he sprinted all the way down there. Has to be sucking in air now, as he's going to walk back, take off his helmet for a breather. I'll tell you what, he was 100% sprinting down the line there and wasn't told it was foul. And it'll stay 0-2 here on Cutter. Cutter steps back in after that. 100% run down to first base for no reason. And Serta sets. 0-2 pitch coming. Swung on, and a little chopper to second. Throws as he is out. As he was running 100% once again down the base paths. You gotta love to see the effort out of a player, and I'll give him that. That'll be the first out of the top of the 7th for Juan Serta. And we are back to the top of the order for the Pioneers as number 7, Eric Smelko, the left fielder, will step in with 1 down, top of the 7th, 3-3 ball game. Serta gets his pitch. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit to third. Almost, as Dobrinsky couldn't pick it up cleanly, and he will be safe at first, as that ball was hit hard, and he tried to snack it up and could not grab it, as it squeezes out of the glove. I don't believe that'll be an error, as that ball was hit hard, and he tried to backhand it on the run there and just couldn't grab it.
Number 27, third baseman.
So that is a single
McGee
for Smelko, and now number 27, Cade McGee, the third baseman, will step in. Or number 27, excuse me, I believe I said 7. Number 27, Cade McGee. And here's the pitch. Strike 1. 0-1 from Serta to McGee. Serta digs back in. 0-1 pitch here. Delivers. As that is a ball. 1-1 on McGee from Serta. And here we go. As Serta sets 1-1 pitch. Checks first. Delivers. Swung on and hit, as that will curve foul. And it probably would have hit the wall. I'm not sure if it would have gone over. I couldn't quite tell how far that went. I think it's still in the ballpark there. No, it went over the fence back there. That probably would have been gone, folks. Couldn't quite see that ball in the air as it curved foul. But that'll be a 1-2 count on Cade McGee. Serta sets for the 1-2. Pick off as he is safe there, just to keep him a little close. Serta will reset here for the 1-2. And here we go. McGee up, 1-2. Serta sets, delivers, swung on, fouled off. Look at Coach Brandon Cowan out there with the hands as he caught that ball in the bounce foul. Saved some players from getting hit there, as it'll be a 1-2. And here we go. Serta readies. Set. Runner at first here with 1 out as he sets. Pick off once again as he is safe. As I'm pretty sure it is a 1-2 count. Yes, it is. As Cade McGee is still at the plate here, facing Serta with 1 out and a runner on first. Serta delivers. Fouled off. It'll stay 1-2. with 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning in a 3-3 ball game at Three Legends Stadium. Serta on the mound, getting his pitch from Antonori as Cade McGee digs back in for the 1-2 with 1 out, runner on first. Here's the pitch. Swung on and just got a hold of it. 1-2, it stays once again after the foul ball. Serta back on the mound. 1-2 once again to McGee with 1 out and runner on first. And here we go. Serta delivers. Oh, call the ball. 2-2 the count will be. And here we go once again. 2-2 on McGee as Serta sets. Delivers. Swung on. It's a little chopper and it goes foul. And we will go again. 2-2. 1 out. Runner on first. 3-3 ball game. Top of the 7th. And here we go. Once again, as McGee has been in here a while, fouling off, staying alive. And it'll be 2-2 once again. Here we go. Sets. Pickoff attempt. As he is just safe there, as that was the closest attempt so far. As Serta will reset. McGee has the 2-2 count with 1 out. Serta sets. Delivers. Hit, and it'll be a pop-up, but it might, as Brown has it underneath, and he is out for the 2nd out of the inning as the runner goes back to first. Serta has 2 down now with runner on first in the top of the 7th. 3-3 ball game. As number 18, Tyler Davis, the DH tonight, will come in with 2 down, runner on first. As Davis steps in here. Once again, there's 2 outs. 3-3 ball game. Serta sets to Davis. Here comes the pitch. As that is a strike 1, 0-1 on the check swing. As Davis asks the umpire, "Are you kidding? What? Like what?" And he will be back in. 0-1. 2 outs. Smelko at first. As Serta sets, delivers. Swung on, and that is a fly ball to Hayden Brown. And that'll be a routine fly out as we go to the bottom of the 7th. 3-3 it stays. Tommyknockers up right after the 7-inning stretch. I do want to let you know that Tommyknocker Baseball is brought to you by Perkins Restaurant and Bakery in Butte, Montana. Fantastic sponsor, your Mining City Tommyknockers. Go show love, folks. They allow us to do what we do. We'll be back right after this. And we are back, folks, as we're about to start the bottom of the 7th. Carter Dobrinsky will come up. And number 20, Teddy Brocksherman
third baseman
will be on the mound once again. I'm sorry if I slaughtered that name, as I've struggled with it tonight. As Dobrinsky leads us off here, bottom of the 7th, 3-3 ball game. Here's the pitch. Inside, almost gets the leg of Dobrinsky. That's a 1-0 count. As he takes his time, steps back in to face Brocksherman. 1-0 is the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1 by Carter Dobrinsky here. Once again, it is a 3-3 ball game in the bottom of the 7th at Three Legend Stadium in Butte, Montana. 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit back to the pitcher as he makes a nice play, and that is a quick out. As that ball was hit right back to the mound, and he snagged it. And that'll be the first out here on Carter Dobrinsky's ground out to the pitcher. Up next will be number 17, center fielder Justin Green, as he will come in to face Brocksherman. Here we go. Brocksherman ready to face Green here with one down. Here's the pitch. High for ball 1 on Justin Green. And here we go. Green back in. 1-0. One down. Here's the pitch. Swung on and miss. 1-1 for Justin Green. Justin Green back in, 1-1 count here. One down, bottom of the 7th, 3-3, and here's the pitch. Outside for ball 2, 2-1 on Justin Green in this 3-3 tie ball game in the bottom of the 7th. Tommyknockers did walk off in their first home win ever last night against the Spuds. And here's Green, 2-1. Swung on and missed as it gets by him. 2-2 on Justin Green as he has swung, but he has missed all game. Green settles in. 2-2. One out. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Swung on for the strikeout of Justin Green, as that'll bring up DH number 19, David Malfi, here in the bottom of the 7th. As these runners are hoping to help their pitching, and they just have not been able to.
Number 19, David Malfi.
As Juan Cerda has held up his end of the bargain, only allowing one run that tied the ball game. And David Melfi digs in here, the DH, and one of the Tommyknockers who actually has a home run here at home. As that is called a strike. And okay. 0-1 count on Melfi. And here's the next pitch. High, 1-1 on David Melfi. 2 outs here, bottom of the 7th. 3-3 ball game at Three Legend Stadium, as Daiki Asami pitched a beautiful game to start off, and Juan Cerdos came in and only gave up 1 run since. But it is 3-3 here. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 on David Melfi, as Brocksherman seems to have some good strikeout pitching here. And Melfi digs back in. 1-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. As that breaks across the plate, too low. 2-2 it stays, or 2-2 it goes, excuse me, with 2 outs on David Melfi. As Brocksherman is trying to get out 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 7th in this tie ball game. And here we go, Melfi ready. He's 2-2, 2 outs. Sets, delivers. Swung on, as that is hit, but it's right to the second baseman, who bobbles it, and Melfi will be safe on the error by the second baseman. As I will say, I think it's the infield here at Three Legends Stadium. It's a little rocky, and it wobbles that ball and takes some wicked bounces here in the infield. It's been happening all series The first 3 games against the Spuds, there was all kinds of wicked bounces.
Jake Mastillo.
And off of that error there, Malfi will be at first, and number 12, our first baseman, Jake Mastillo, the walk-off man, is up to bat. It is 3-3, bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Runner on first with Jake Mastillo to face Brocksherman. Excuse me. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off. 0-1. And here we go. 0-1 pitch, 2 outs to Jake Mastillo from Brocksherman. Here's the pitch. Swung on and popped up by Mastillo. This will be a routine pop-up as that'll end the bottom of the 7th. As we go to the top of the 8th, 3-3 the ball game is. And we will be back on Tommyknockers Baseball Network right after this. I do want to let you know that Tommyknockers Baseball is brought to you by Best Western Plus, fantastic sponsor for your Monument City Tommyknockers. And that is where the Western Nebraska Pioneers will be staying at tonight. Thanks to them, we're allowed to do these fantastic baseball games. Shout them out. Go give them some love. We'll be back right after this.
And you'll be able to get out there and run the base.
And welcome back, Tommyknockers Nation, as we are live on YouTube and Mixlr tonight. The only team in the Expedition League to do so. We are proud of that. As leading off will be number 25, Mickey Felton, the catcher for the Pioneers. In this 3-3 ball game, as Juan Serta will stay on the mound for another inning of work. Felton ready. Serta gets his pitch. Top of the 8th, 3-3. Here it goes. Called a ball, 1-0 is the count. So that ball seemed to have a downward action, and the fans here weren't happy with that ball call. 1-0 pitch to Felton from Serta coming inside for a strike, 1-1. Serta gets ready. 1-1 pitch. Coming to Felton here as he sets. Delivers, throws, as that's ball 2. 2-1 as that ball hits the dirt on the outside. So again, folks, it is 3-3 in the top of the 8th here at Three Legends Stadium in Butte, Montana, as we are live on YouTube and Mixlr. YouTube has the visual and the audio. Mixlr just the audio. Here's the pitch. Strike 2-2-2. It is on Felton from Serta. Serta has pitched a nice game, other than that one run in the 6th that tied the game up. And even then, there was some fielding errors that attributed to that. And here we go. Serta delivers. Swung on, fouled off. As that'll be 2-2 once again here on Mickey Felton, the catcher. Here Here he goes. Serta sets, gets his pitch for the 2-2. As he delivers. As that gets down for a 3-2 full count on Felton.
You can tell he wanted that one. Check swing lays off, and the count runs full with nobody out in this top of the 8th inning.
As Coach Brandon Cowan gives Vinny Antonori some encouragement here. Come on, you've got this pitch. 3-2 for Serta on the mound against Mickey Felton, the catcher, number 25 for the Pioneers. And here we go. Delivers. Swung on, hit back up the middle as that'll get down for a single as Justin Green will grab it and throw it back in as that's a leadoff single for Felton here with no outs. And number 22, JT Walden, the center fielder, in to bat.
Center fielder, number 22, JT Walden.
As there's nobody warming up for the Tommyknockers in the bullpen as of yet. So they're going to ride with Serta for a while. As they believe he's got the stuff to get out of this inning by himself. And here we go. Serta checks first. Sets. Walden at the plate. And here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off. As that'll be a 0-1 count on Walden. There's been plenty of foul balls all home series, folks. As, you know, we've made jokes about needing to go buy more baseballs. As Walden will step back in. Plenty of souvenirs for the fans. You got to look at it the bright side. And here we go. 0-1. As the runner has a nice lead. He looks like he's twitching over there. As that gets low. 1-1 on Walden from Serta. As Walden steps back in. Serta checks first. As he sets for the 1-1, delivers. Swung on, fouled off for the 1-2 on Walden. As that's been the name of the game for Serta today, is no clean contact for the most part. A lot of foul tips or pop-ups. Here we go, 1-2, no outs here for Walden. Runner on first, top of the 8th, 3-3 ball game. Serta sets. Looks at first, delivers. Swing and a miss as it gets away from him, and he will jog down. As
and it's going to be the out as occupying first base at the start of the pitch was Felton. He'll advance up to first base, but no throw required to first base.
Was that a... Yes, that will be a strikeout by Walden.
Number 16, Jonathan
And
Ponder.
an advanced base on the wild pitch on the strikeout there. As now there's a runner at second. And one out here with the 3-3 ball game as Jonathan Ponder, number 16, the right fielder, will dig in for the Pioneers. Serta sets, checks second. Delivers.
And that's going to allow the runner to advance to third base.
Party's gone. What?
First balk we've seen in this league. There's been plenty of movement on every pitcher we've faced and not a single balk until today. So, first one ever for the Tommyknockers. Came from nowhere. All right. As Ponder will have a runner at third now, as the first balk I've ever seen is called after plenty of leg movement from other pitchers, and I don't know, but what do I know, folks? I'm just up here in the booth. I have to rewatch that on the video, as I did not see any kind of movement that would dictate a balk. But Coach Tom Carty comes out, asks what happened. As the fans get in a "Let's Go Knockers" chant. Let's go. As Serta will have to deal with some adversity here after being called for a balk, where other pitchers have moved a lot more when they're set. Even picking up the leg and turning around and throwing. First balk I've ever seen. quite frankly, I'm not sure what dictates a balk in this league because so many pitchers have moved before throwing and nothing's been called. And here we go. Delivers. Swung on. Oh, and it gets through. And that will take the lead on the RBI single off of the balk that moves him over to third base. And the Tommyknockers never catch the breaks, folks.
First baseman number 29.
But you got to play through adversity in this game, as it is 4-3 now in the top of the 8th. And here we go. Delivers. Called ball. 1-0 on number 29, Brian Webb, first baseman for the Pioneers. Like I said, folks, I will have to re-watch the video after the game to see what dictates a balk in this league. Throw, pitch. As he would have got him, or would have at least been close, had it been a good throw, but that throw hits the dirt and bounces up. Not a chance, as that's a stolen base. As that is a 2-0 count now on Webb. Serta, 2-0 to Webb here now. After a stolen base, gets a runner at second with one out. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off for a strike. 2-1 will be the count on Webb. Wish we would have had these umpires the first 3 games against the Spuds when the legs were getting picked up and pickoff attempts were still thrown. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. As that is hit out to the outfield, and it'll be a routine catch for the second out of the inning as he throws it back in, keeps the runner at second. And now Kip Grunholds will be up, number 15, as Serta has to face some adversity here.
You got a pinch hitter. Pinch hitter number 2, Dalton Franks.
As we have a pitch hitter here, Dalton Franks will come in, number 2. He will probably come in and play second base and replace Kip Grunholds. As Antonori takes the time out here to go talk to Serta with 2 down, runner at second. With the speed at second, almost anything in the outfield, a single will score him. As Frank steps in, 0-0, 2 outs. So he gets his first action of the series against the Tommyknockers. He'll face Juan Serta with 2 down and a runner at second. Sets, delivers. That ball is low for ball 1, 1-0. As I don't know, I think the Tommyknockers have tried 1 pickoff attempt at second base. But now would be the time as he is getting at second. And here we go. Frank's back at the plate here. 1-0 count from Serta as he sets. Delivers. Strike. 1 on the inside. 1-1 count is the call. As Franks will step back in with 1-1, 2 outs here. Top of the 8th in a 4-3 Pioneer-led ball game, thanks to a balk by Juan Serta, the first I've ever seen, first in Expedition League I've seen, with a lot more movement going on in other pitchers, as that'll be a 2-1 on Franks from Serta.
At this point, the Pioneers putting 2 runs on the board in the 3rd inning, 1 in the 6th to tie it at 3-3. A run that came across
And here we go. Serta readies for the 2-1 pitch here, 2 outs. Franks, the pitch hitter, probably come in to play second. Will take it as it's swung and hit high. As that goes back. As that's gone. 2-run shots for Franks in the pitch hit. If only there wasn't a balk call that extended this inning here. Name of the game, folks. Name of the theme.
And finally, out of
As now it'll be a 6-3 ball game for the Pioneers.
putting on 2 big insurance runs in the
As
top of the 8th inning on the 2-run home run. Wears the sombrero hat and answers his 3-run home run from game 2 of the series.
And here we go.
Badlands the other day with a 2-run shot.
Now 3 runs have crossed the plate, none of which should have happened without errors
Number 4.
and
Clay
calls
Cutter.
from the umpire changing the game. So we move on, 6-3.
I'm impressed. I'll let you know in the postgame.
And here we go. Sets. Delivers. Swung on and missed.
Tell me the numbers.
0-1 will be the count on Clay Cutter.
Pitch hit, 2-run home run off the bat of Dalton Frank.
It's amazing how much the game can change after a balk call
Strike one.
screws up the inning.
3 runs across this inning.
But that's all it takes, folks, in baseball. So Tommyknockers have had to play through adversity
All of the
this entire homestand,
doing and awing for the
mainly on their own part,
325 in right field.
with errors and runners stranded. Just as today, we've stranded too many runners
Started this game.
in this 6-3 ball game now. And here's the pitch.
Gary, that's not the case. It's actually
That hits off the catcher's gear for a ball. 1-1.
left field. Sends that 2-run bomb over the left center wall.
As Serta
1-1
sets.
count now to Clay Cutter. As the shortstop tries to reach base for the first
Delivers.
time. 0 for 3.
Swung on and hit, and that'll get down.
One's gonna drop in for a base knock.
As Green will grab it, and he will
And a long round to first base.
stay at first base, as that brings us to the top of the order to Eric Smelko.
Left fielder number 7, Eric.
Once again,
Smelko.
folks, it's amazing what can happen after one call changes the game.
Line out off the bat of Brian Webb. Dalton Frank, the 2-run home
Juan Serta has struggled ever since that balk call
and the Padres
threw the rhythm out.
in this top of the 8th inning. At least not yet. Left fielder Eric Smelko at the plate. Switch hitter will bat lefty here.
And here's the pitch. As that bounces, and that'll be an advanced runner.
To scoot up 90 feet.
As there's still nobody. Oh, there is somebody doing light tossing in the ballpen for the Tommyknockers.
Smelko's count goes 1-0. And he'll get to bat with a
As all this damage comes with 2 outs. Once again, as I said when they started the game, Tommyknockers cannot get out of an inning,
surprise.
mainly by errors on their part. But it turns out a balk changes the momentum of this entire game.
The out here in this top of the 8th. Or if Smelko finds a walk
As
on, as there are some runners scoring.
we continue here in the top of the 8th with 2 outs, runner at second. 1-0 is the count on Smelko. High 2-0 is the count.
On the left fielder.
So again, I have to read up on what dictates a balk, because I've been seeing all kinds of movement all year. Not a single balk call until today.
Going into right field, allowing one of the runs to score. And
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, hit to the first baseman, Castillo, who will take it himself to end the inning. However, 3 runs score after a balk changes the momentum of the game. Thank you, umpires. And we will go to the bottom of the 8th. 3 runs down.
off the bat of Dalton Frank.
Tommyknockers will be up to bat. Don't go anywhere. A lot can change in 2 innings.
The 8th inning.
We'll be back right after this. we are back for the bottom of the 8th here, folks, after 3 runs cross, after a balk changes the momentum of the whole game. Tommyknockers are down 3 now in the bottom of the 8th, as leading off will be shortstop Mike Ruggiero to face Brocksherman, who's pitched a good game here since coming in. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 2 on Mike Ruggiero. 2-0 count. Once again, we are down 3 here in the bottom of the 8th. 6-3 ball game after 3 cross. After a balk changes the momentum of Juan Cerda's outing. As there is 3 straight balls to Mike Ruggiero. It's amazing how one call can flip the momentum of a game. However, the answer to that is to score more runs, to not allow it to affect you. As that pitch there is a strike, 3-1 on Ruggiero. Can't allow calls like that for close games. You gotta score a lot to not make those matter. And that's on us. We can complain about calls all day, but we play the baseball. So, here's the pitch, 3-1. Outside will walk the leadoff runner, Mike Ruggiero, to bring up catcher number 18, Vinny Antonori.
That'll bring a visit to the mound from head coach Antonio Garcia, and it should be the end of the line. So defensive substitutions with Brian Webb switching gloves.
Fans, if you're looking for a great place to grab some good food and watch some live sports, well then head on over.
Looks
to
like
Middle
there's going to be a
Sports Bar
defensive
Grill
change here.
on West Park Street. Best French
As
dip
a
I've
position
ever
player
had.
will come in to pitch
That I guarantee.
for the Pioneers.
The
As
official bar
number
and grill of the Mining City Tommyknockers Metal Sports Bar and Grill.
as number 27, Caden McGee, will be on the mound, who was playing third.
Mining City Tommyknocker baseball.
And Clay Cutter will move over to third base, allowing Dalton Frank to go to shortstop. Number 18, Tyler Davis, moves from DH. And number 7, Eric Smelko, is in playing second. As there's about 3 or 4 defensive changes by the Pioneers here.
Pioneers.
I'm not sure if I can list them all.
27, Cade McGee.
Dalton Frank will move to shortstop from second base.
As we will have some warm-up pitches here, I do want to let you know that once again, this is only game 1 of 3 here at home against the Pioneers. Tomorrow night will be a 7:05 start time. Come on out. It'll be a beautiful day at Three Legends Stadium.
I don't see the lady lit up tonight.
As catcher number 18, Vinny Antonori, will come up after the walk to Mike Ruggiero. Excuse me, I was making sure that's who it was. As there's multiple defensive changes here. Coach Brandon Cowan goes to first. Jacob Schubert to third. Here we go, folks. Catcher comes out to have a conversation with his new pitcher. Caden McGee will take the mound pitching, moving from third base over to pitcher as other defensive subs come in.
Righty, 2021 high school graduate, was 2-0 with a .39 ERA his senior year of high school.
Sorry for the silence here, folks, as we're waiting on the new pitcher to warm up to face Antonori. With a 3-run lead here in the bottom of the 8th, no outs with a 1-man on first. Tommyknockers need a big inning. They have 6 batting outs left compared to the 3 batting outs of the Pioneers. However, they are 3 runs down in the bottom of the 8th. In this first game at home against the Pioneers, after 3, taking 1 from the Spuds here in the first homestand.
Catcher, number 18, Vinny Antonori.
As Antonori will step in. Big at bats here, folks, with Ruggiero at first and Cade McGee on the mound. Swung on and missed, as that'll be an 0-1 on Vinny Antonori. And here's the next pitch. Called a strike. 0-2 on Vinny Antonori. And here we go. 0-2 from to Antonori. Swung on, fouled off to stay alive. As it'll be 0-2 once again here in the bottom of the 8th. 6-3 ball game. Pioneers lead after a balk changed the whole momentum of Juan Cerda's start. Here we go. Swung on, broken bat. As the throw is high. The ball comes out as he is safe. As the runner advances to third, and Ruggiero, as that, I'm not sure what that will be called, as the first baseman made a great jumping catch and made the tag in time, but the ball came out when he hit Antonori, so he is safe. Runners on the corners. Hayden Brown up to bat, number 32, your right fielder for the Tommyknockers.
Hayden Brown.
And like I said, folks, I don't feel good. Don't feel good about getting on base off of errors, if that was an error. As the home fans get into it, getting a Let's Go Knockers chant going here at home. Gotta love it. As we start over with Hayden Brown at 0-0 count with no outs, runners on the corners, down 3 in the bottom of the 8th. This is a big at bat. Hayden Brown has struggled at the homestand, and he is due. Here's the pitch from McGee. Strike 1. 0-1 on Hayden Brown. 0-1 from McGee with runners on the corners. Here's the pitch. Low, great stop by the catcher there, 1-1. As that's also been huge for the teams here coming here on the road, is great catcher play, keep balls in front of them, stop advancing runners or scores. And here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off for a 1-2 count on Hayden Brown, as he knows he just missed that ball. A little higher on the bat. It might have went flying, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. Once again, 1-2 is the count. No outs, runners on the corners for Hayden Brown. And a 6-3 Pioneer-led ball game. And here's the pitch. Oh! No comment there, as that is a strikeout of Hayden Brown. The answer to that is don't let 2 strikes and let the umpire have his way. As Steven Strachan will come in to bat for left fielder Matt Morgan.
Who is this?
Number 37, Steven Strachan will pitch hit and probably go out into left field. 37.
Pitch hitting for the Tommyknockers, number 37.
Excuse me, folks, as I talk to the people in the booth, make sure we have the right people. As number 37, Steven Strachan, a fan favorite here in Mining City, comes up to bat with 1 down, runners on the corners, after that looking strikeout of Hayden Brown on a edge pitch. And here's the pitch. As that gets away, another great block by Felton. And that's, like, once again, folks, that's what I've talked about. Great catcher play by the away teams here at Three Legends Stadium have stopped runs from advancing and scoring. And that's what the Tommyknockers have needed, too. Just couldn't quite get it all the time. And here's, so that one's called a strike. 1-1 on Steven Strachan. Here we go. 1-1 pitch delivered. Almost hit Strachan there. 2-1 will be the count from Cade McGee with 1 down, 6-3 ball game. Pioneers lead. Runners on the corners for the Tommyknockers. Runners stranded have been the name of the game in every one of the Tommyknockers losses. And here, high, 3-1 on Steven Strachan, who's pitch hitting for Matt Morgan and will come in left field. 3-1, runners on the corners, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Called a strike. 3-2, as this umpire has had some non-fan-like calls, to say the least. Here we go, 3-2. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled off for another pitch here. 3-2 with 1 out. It stays. Strachan, 3-2, back up at the plate. 1 out here, runners on the corners. Stranded runners have been killing the Tommyknockers, and here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off to stay alive. 3-2 it stays for Strachan.
But he got the end of the bat on the ball, a little spinner behind the plate to stay alive and see another pitch.
Strachan takes his time as the pitcher takes his time. McGee on the mound here. 3-2 is the count with 1 out here. Runners on the corners, 6-3 ball game. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed on something that was clearly a ball and inside. He just could not hold off as he will take a seat for the 2nd out. And now comes Miles Hartsfield up to start the top of the order.
Number 3, Miles Hartsfield.
As McGee came in relief from position in third base, as he has 2 outs now, as the Tommyknockers once again are almost in danger here of stranding 2 runners. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off by Miles Hartsfield. 0-1 will be the count with 2 outs. Runners on the corners. 6-3 ball game. I may have to go back on my off day and count up all the stranded runners the Tommyknockers have. As that's called a strike. 0-2. And here's the pitch. As that's inside. 1-2 on Hartsfield with runner at third and first. 2 outs. 6-3 ball game. McGee readies. 1-2. Delivers. As that gets away, another great stop by the catcher in the back. And that is now 2-2 with 2 outs on Miles Hartsfield. Runners on the corners. 6-3 ball game. Here we go. 2-2 pitch. Miles Hartsfield. Swung on as that hits back right up the middle. As he can't get it, run will score. Huge play there. It would have been a fantastic play by the shortstop to snag it, as that ball was a little dinker that jumped over the pitcher. I thought he was going to wait for it and grab it and try to tag second, but he tried to pick it up and throw to first, and he just couldn't grab it.
Number 11,
and that will bring up
Dobrinsky.
number 11, Carter Dobrinsky, your third baseman tonight, with a man on second and first with 2 down. And now a 6-4 ball game in the bottom of the 8th here at Three Legends Stadium. Carter Dobrinsky is up. Carter does have a home run here at Three Legends Stadium. Here's the pitch. Delivers. Is that almost gets away? It does, as the runners advance in the scoring position. And the 1-0 count on Carter Dobrinsky. However, action is needed, as they'll have a meeting on the mound here with Cade McGee. I do want to let you know that Tommyknockers Baseball is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Great beer, great food, great sponsor. We'll be back right after this. And we are back at Three Legends Stadium here, Tommyknocker fans, as we have runners in scoring position, third and second. Carter Dobrinsky up with a 1-0 count and a Let's Go Knockers chant from the fans. 2 outs here. And here's the pitch. Swung on, foul tip, caught, as that'll be 1-1 on Carter Dobrinsky with 2 outs. Runners at third and second. Tying run is at second. Anything in the outfield should score Hartsfield, or at least have a play at the plates. As we have a pause in the play, as Justin Green runs over and picks up that ball, he would be the next batter. And here we go, Dobrinsky, 1-1, 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Swung on, as that was 1-2. 1-2 is the count here, 2 outs. Huge bat here. Here's the pitch. Just missed the outside corner there, 2-2. So McGee is back on the mound. 2-2 pitch here, Carter Dobrinsky. And here it is, coming. As that's high, just high. 3-2. As once again, folks, these umpires have had questionable calls on both sides of the strike zone here. Carter Dobrinsky, full count. Here it goes. Swing, and he went as he is out. And on the ball there, he went. He couldn't hold up. And that is huge. And we'll go to the top of the 9th, 6-4. Don't go anywhere. Big inning coming up right after this.
With their client.
And we are back, fans, as we eclipse 3 hours of broadcast time on Mixlr. As Alex Dilly will come on, number 35, to take over in the top of the 9th here for the Tommyknockers. As Juan Cerda's night will end after a beautiful outing that flip-flopped after a balk call, the first I've ever seen, and pitchers that had been moving all year weren't called on it. Nothing I can say other than that, as we will go into the top of the 9th, down 2 in a 6-4 ball game. As Dilly warms up. And he will face number 27, the pitcher, Cade McGee, to lead off in the top of the 9th. It is 70s night here. The ballpark is 70s music has been played all day for the fans' enjoyment. As these Tommyknockers are struggling here to come back and take this ball game in game 1 against the Pioneers, as they once again have struggled to drive in runners that have been in scoring position. And I'll have to go back and tally up maybe and give you guys some extra facts here tomorrow or the next day, or maybe even on the road, on how many stranded runners these Tommyknockers have had, and it's over 20.
Leading off the inning for the Pioneers, third baseman, number 27.
And just in this home stand alone,
McGee,
which is 3 games against the Spuds and today, against the Pioneers. And here we go. Dilly on the mound. First pitch to McGee. Strike one. 0-1 on McGee from Dilly. And his first pitch. And here we go. Sets, delivers, high inside. 1-1 for Alex Dilly on Cade McGee, the pitcher slash third baseman, as he switched from third base to the mound. And here we are. Dilly readies. 1-1 pitch. Delivers. Call the ball off the plates as groans from the fans. 2-1 is the count on McGee. And here we go. Dilly readies. Sets. Delivers. Swung on and missed, as it looks like Cade McGee was trying to launch one. I can't blame anyone who swings hard here at 3 Legend. You hit it, it'll go flying. Here we go. 2-2 is the count on Cade McGee from Alex Dilly as he sets, delivers, as he checks swings, and that's a full count. 3-2 for Cade McGee. On deck is number 18, Tyler Davis, who is playing first base now. He was the DH, but he came into first base after McGee moved over from third to the pitcher's mound. There's a few other mixed match. And here's Dilly, 3-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled off. As the umpire will come up and give Alex Dilly a ball after that foul tip from McGee, as it'll be a full count once again with no outs. Top of the 9th. 6-4. Pioneer lead. As the sun has went down, all the lights have came out, and the beautiful scene here at 3 Legend Stadium that I recommend you come out and see for yourself. And here's Dilly, 3-2 pitch. Sets, delivers, high for the walk to McGee, as he released that a bit too early and he knew it, as that's a free base, as number 18, Tyler Davis, will come up to bat to face Dilly.
Number 18, Tyler Davis.
Davis walked and scored in the 3rd inning.
As the fans are definitely involved here at 3 Legend tonight. It's a great sight to see. As Dilly checks first, delivers. Call the ball. 1-0 for Alex Dilly to Tyler Davis. Once again, folks, these Tommyknockers need a big bottom of the 9th and a big defensive inning here, as that is ball 2 on Davis from Dilly. 2-0 is the count with a runner on first. No outs. Top of the 9th. 6-4 ball game, as Antonori will come out and talk to Dilly about some sign issues. I do want to let you know that Mining City Tommyknocker Baseball is brought to you by ButteAuto.com, where you can find your next vehicle. Proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. That's ButteAuto.com. As Vinny Antonori comes back, he gets behind the plates. So he gets done talking to Dilly after the 2-0 count here. Davis steps in. Runner on first is McGee, as Dilly checks first, sets, delivers. Strike one. 2-1 on Davis from Dilly. And here we go. Sets. 2-1. Checks as that ball gets away, as he's going to go, and he'll get in the second. As the Tommyknockers once again overthrow the pickoff attempt. It's getting kind of sad how often I get to say that, as defensive errors have came a nagging error for these Tommyknockers, where I don't think we've had a single errorless game since we've started. And here's the pitch, as that ball's inside. 3-1 count on Davis.
Now first base, Tyler Davis.
It's 3-1 for Dilly on the mound, as that
Fresno State
overthrow to Jake Mastillo on the pickoff attempt advances a runner to second in scoring position. And here's Dilly, 3-1. Swing and a miss by Davis. 3-2 is the count. Tommyknockers really need a scoreless inning here. Runner at second. Nobody out. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Delivers. It's fouled off. As it'll stay 3-2 for Davis. Once again, folks, everything changed for Juan Cerda in the 8th inning after a balk was called, the first one I've ever seen. And by far an interesting call. Here we go. Popped up and foul as it'll stay 3-2 for Dilly on Davis.
Another full count pitch as Davis has put together a pretty good at bat.
Davis takes his time as Dilly's ready. Runner at second, nobody out, 3-2. Here's the pitch. Sets. Delivers. Swung on, fouled off. Almost caught there by the third base coach. I'm sure his hand feels real nice on that one. Brave to try to grab that one. There's no way that felt good. And here we go. As Dilly sets 3-2 again. Here's the pitch. As that's popped up, as there will probably be a play at third. As that is an easy tag up there to third. As there's a 1 out now on the fly out to center. As Justin Green threw it, but it wasn't close on the tag up.
Catcher,
and now number 25, Mickey Felton. As Felton comes up. Dilly trying to get out of this runner at third situation here. Tommyknockers really would like to keep it a 6-4 ball game going into the bottom of the 9th. As he will face Felton here with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Called a ball. 1-0 as groans from the home fans once again. And Dilly sets. Delivers. Swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1 with 1 out here on Felton. And here we go. Dilly gets his pitch. 1-1. Runner on third as the infielders are in hopes of getting the runner at home if he wants to go. As that one is called high. With plenty of boos from the fans. And it'll be 2-1. As the fans shout, it's on the jerseys as the ball. You can't mess that one up as that is a swinging strike, 2-2. Fans were shouting it's on the jerseys because that is where the strike zone is, usually right where the numbers are or the wording on the jerseys is, and that ball was underneath of that and still called a ball. And here is the pitch. High, 3-2 count for Felton. As Dilly is in a full count here with 1 out. Runner on third. And here we go. Felton readies, Dilly readies. 3-2 pitch. Here it is. Swung on and missed, huge strikeout. But the problem is, folks, is the Tommyknockers have struggled closing innings. We need this last out and keep this runner stranded, and that would be huge. However, number 22, the center fielder, J.T. Walden, will come in as the next batter here. As there's 2 outs. Fresh count here for J.T. Walden against Alex Dilly. And here's the pitch. Ball 1-1-0. There is a runner at third here in the 6-4 ball game. The Pioneers lead. 1-0 count. go.
Here's the 1-0.
1-0 pitch.
That one.
Almost gets away. Great catch by Antonori to save probably a run.
Block behind the plate. Count moves to 2-0.
As it's 2-0 now with JT Walden up.
Not scored yet, thanks to the defensive performance behind the plate. 2-0 count, JT Walden.
And Walden steps in for the 2-0. 2 outs. Runner at third. Alex Dilly on the mound. And here we go. Swung on, fouled off for the first strike. 2-1 is the call. Dilly trying to get out of this inning without a score. Keep it at a 2-run ball game going into the bottom of the ninth.
Step in front of the edge of the outfield grass. Backing up to that outfield grass. That's where second baseman Miles Hartsfield is.
And here we go. As Walden steps back in for the 2-1 from Dilly. Runner at third. 6-4 ball game. Top of the ninth. Dilly readies. As he steps off. Takes a second. Readjusts. And Walden. And here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off for strike 2. It'll be 2-2 with 2 outs. With Walden at the plate and Alex Dilly on the mound here, top of the ninth. 6-4 ball game at Three Legends Stadium. As the fans are stomping, getting excited here for the 2-2 pitch with 2 outs, top of the ninth. 6-4 ball game, runner at third. Alex Dilly, huge pitch here coming up. He sets. Delivers. High for a full count. 3-2 it'll be on Walden. As the fans once again get riled up here in hopes of Dilly getting out of this inning in a 3-2 count. 2 outs. Runner on third. 6-4. Pioneer lead. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Hit to Mastillo, who will take it himself to end the inning. 6-4 it stays going into the bottom of the ninth. Don't go anywhere, folks. This seems familiar. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, folks, as we are in the bottom of the ninth in a 6-4 ball game here at Three Legends Stadium as number 17 Justin Green digs in. Here's the pitch. It's called strike 1. 0-1 on Justin Green here to lead off the bottom of the ninth in a 6-4 ball game. Here's another pitch. Inside 1-1 on Justin Green as we have Green, Malfi, and Mastillo up in the bottom of the ninth. Here's another pitch. Called a strike 2. As on the last at bat for the Pioneers, there's a ball right at the jersey lettering, and that was called a ball, but not for Justin Green. And here it is again. Called a strikeout looking. As all I can say is the numbers or the lettering on the jerseys doesn't seem to matter if it's the Pioneers, but it does if it's the Tommyknockers.
David Malfi.
And that'll bring up number 19, David Malfi. Ultimately, folks, as much as I want to complain about calls or anything like that, it comes down to baseball playing, and the Tommyknockers have not played great baseball today, other than the pitching. And then Juan Cerda's momentum was flipped after a balk called. And here is David Malfi. Inside on Malfi for 1-0. And here we go. 1-0. Here's the pitch. As that is ball 2-0. And all I ask for, folks, is a constant strike zone. It doesn't seem we've gotten one all game. And here we go. Another pitch. Swung on by Malfi as these Tommyknockers can't help but swing at these high fastballs. 2-1 is the count. 1 out. Bottom of the ninth. Down 2, 6-4 are the Tommyknockers. And here we go. Malfi back in. And set. Delivers. As that's outside. 3-1 on David Malfi. Up after Malfi would be walk-off hitter last night, number 12, Jake Mastillo. But Malfi back up in the 3-1 count with 1 down. Here's the pitch. Swung on as the bat breaks, and it's a simple little toss-over. Nothing you can do there, folks, as that bat shattered and there's no power behind it. It dribbles over to the pitcher for the second out. And that has been the luck of the Tommyknockers.
12, Jake Mastillo.
As number 12 first baseman tonight, Jake Mastillo, the walk-off man last night, comes up to bat for your Tommyknockers with 2 down, 6-4 ball game. That all momentum changed after the umpire called a balk call on Juan Cerda. It all goes back to that. And here's another pitch. Swung on by Jake Mastillo on the inside there for 0-1 count. Castillo steps back in, 0-1. Here's the pitch. As he checks, it doesn't matter, as it's a strike 2. Something tells me these umpires are going to run off the field tonight, as these fans have booed them all game. Here we go, 0-2. Here's a pitch. Swung on and missed, and that is the game, folks. 6-4 final. After a balk call changes the momentum, excuses are excuses. Tommyknockers did not play well enough to get this win tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night, 7:05 start time, as we hope to play better. We'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you for watching. Go Tommyknockers.
Of this 3-game series.
See you tomorrow.
The Mining City Tommyknockers are now 5-4.